and supporters say the governor's directive for state agencies to freeze spending is necessary, while critics warn that it could hurt schools and clinics. Atlanta News First reporter Abby Casoris breaks down the high-stakes battle under the Gold Dome.
This is the one-page memo sent by the governor's office directing state agencies to immediately freeze spending. Social studies teacher Wayne Houston says the move is a direct threat to his students.
My major concern, again, is the impact on children. When there's not enough funding, something is going to be cut.
But Republicans say this is a necessary step of fiscal discipline. Senate Appropriations Chairman Blake Tillery says the state is simply coming down from a massive pandemic-era economic peak.
But now all that sugar high has finally bled out of the system, and you're seeing a return to normal on state revenues.
Senate Democrat Kemp warns these freezes hit where it hurts most: education and health care, which account for more than 3/4 of the state budget.
While we continue to see hospitals closed and students that are languishing in their education, we should not be cutting or freezing spending.
The tension centers on a high-stakes choice. Georgia recently approved of a massive multi-billion-dollar income tax cut with no plan, opponents say, to replace the revenue, while critics argue it favors the wealthy. Tillery insists leaving money in taxpayers' pockets is worth the hard choices.
The best advice I can give to the next chair is you have to be willing to confidently and with conviction say no.
Houston fears that teachers will end up spending their raises on school supplies.
That money that teachers got for a raise will probably be used for classroom supplies or other needs of students.
Abby Casoris, Atlanta News First.